Ashton. Ashton is a 19-year-old. They live in Las Vegas. She drove in from Las Vegas to see me. She's 19 years old. She's lost 10 years of her life with chronic abdominal intermittent pain and vomiting and loss of consciousness. They couldn't explain why she was passing out. She's been followed by neurologists on 2 meds in 8 years. She counted 180 MD visits, and she kind of gave up after the 8 years. So mechanism trauma, I want you to think about mechanism trauma, because when she came in, I said, car accident, something, car accident, fall. She kept saying no, both the mother and daughter, no, 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 no. And I insisted, I persisted and I insisted, no, 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 again. Like, geez, okay. I had her lay down, at her feet, and here's the energetic component of the way rabbit hole osteopathy, you know. A.T. Still when he was super, super old. And then continued on by Sutherland and Fulford and all the old greats. She laid down. I said, something massive happened here on your left side. Something. It's a high velocity impact, because her field felt like it sensed that there was a dent in it. I said, something massive happened here, and I persisted. And she finally, the patient finally said, oh, Mom, remember that? That was when I was hit by the cop car. What? So here she was, and I got to that point because I said, wait a minute, you've been sick for 10 years, but you're 19. That means when you were 9, something happened. No, nothing happened. Well, when you get that history, it's not an acute thing, it's a slow decompensation, and then it looks acute. So if there was a period of time they remember being normal, if you can walk out of here and remember anything, if there was a period of time when they were living a normal life, and then all of a sudden some massive deterioration that sends them to the ER, insist there's trauma someplace. So store with her. Oh, it was wonderful because they were in Las Vegas and they didn't know me. They came in that first time. I unloaded the car accident and she felt better. Abdominal pain was better, the hip, the knee, everything. She was really quite flushy. You know, that's the sympathetic effect. But her flushiness settled down. And they said, what should we do, doctor? We live in Las Vegas. I said, you're probably not going to find anybody in Las Vegas to help you. So the next time you come in, book a week, book a full week, and stay here and hang out with friends and family. I'll see you when you come in, and then I'll see you when you leave. So on her second, and then I'm going to inject you. And so on her second visit, when she came into town, I did D20 to her left knee, because that was the side of the impact. So we're going to unload the impact of the car on her knee, and then I just kind of push everything out. And then I followed up with the OMT. And then they stayed the week, and when they were ready to drive out, I said, I want to do both hips, because both hips are just probably off and whacked. So they let me do both hips, and then followed by OMT. And so that was probably the best money they ever spent, about $2,000 in a month. And 8 weeks later, we sent her home, she did really well. 8 weeks later, the mom calls me up in a panic. Dr. Hoang, she vomited last night. I think it's starting again. I said, well, you knew, I need to unload this. And so it's going to come back, but it won't come back the same. So I talked to her over the phone. So Mom, you're going to treat her. And I walked her through where to put her hands, what to do. And then over the phone, I could tell she was doing better. I said, oh, you're doing a good job. I can feel it. She's doing much better. I said, you're right, Dr. Wright, she's feeling so much better. Whoops. And so the parents threw her a party. The grandparents threw her a party. They saw her just completely devastated. Mom was going to quit her job. The bills are piling up, and she's a changed person. So they threw a party, and the whole town came. As a small town outside of Henderson, Nevada.